Those who had a mysterious medical issue and found out what it was. What was your diagnosis? Stood up from my desk on Christmas a couple years ago, and my knee went crack. Instant pain. Putting weight on that leg felt like my knee was either bone on bone or was full-on mashing a tendon ligament that had slipped into the knee joint. First doctor couldn't tell me much beyond it, maybe being an old MCL injury flaring back up. Said that, mechanically speaking, my leg was fine and I shouldn't be in pain. Lots of rest and ice, and a few months later, pain is still hanging around. Had to get a cane to walk. Couldn't keep my job as a housekeeper. Second doctor parrots the first. Likely just a persisting ache from an older injury from when I was a kid. Mechanically speaking, my leg is fine. Pain spread up the leg into my hips and down the leg into my ankle. I start getting searing hot spasms on pain, nestled in the small of my back, burning down my leg and setting my toes twitching. Third doctor parrots more of the same and recommends I see a physical therapist. Physical therapist gives me the same speech. Mechanically, my leg is fine. My knee, ankle, toes, all moving as expected. My range of motion isn't impeded. It just hurts, constantly. Gives me some generic exercises and sends me on my way. The pain worsens. Even with the cane, I start tapping out after about 2 hours of standing and walking. I have to get a wheelchair. Fourth doctor, yet again, tells me the same. Gives me a recommendation to a different physical therapist. This physical therapist reiterates the same. Though they both acknowledge the sciatic pain that had begun, with the physical therapist giving me some AB workout routines that didn't really help, a random blog post that appeared on my feed from Our Disability sparks my interest. Talking about all my symptoms, pain that starts out of the blue, feels like the muscles in my leg are all yanking on each other and pulling themselves out of place, sciatic nerve pain shooting down the leg and setting toes aflutter. Doctors and PTs reporting that everything is in place, nothing out of the ordinary. The blog post was about iliacus dysfunction, the shortening of the iliac muscle deep in the hip, which leads to it warping your hips and leg. It was ringing every bell I could think of in relation to my disability, so I looked up exercises for stretching and strengthening the iliac muscle. 3 months later, and I'm out of the chair and off the cane, currently building up to running again. 3 years of constant 24/7 pain finally come to a close.